Okay, Breezin with Bierman. It's actually been on 15 years, 5 years since Sally took over, and we have, who else helps me out? Patrick. Scythe DeVoe and everything.
Good man, tired and all.
I got to thank Sally for talking, and our director, George McCullough, because I forgot to put in for Facebook Live. And you know, usually they stick to the rules. If you don't do it, they don't let you don't go on. But flexibility, discretion was used. We just went off. Why can't I see anything?
I don't know. All right.
Is this a metaphor of my show, or the show, of my life?
Everything's gone black.
It's gone black. Adam is the new black. I don't know if that. No, anyway. You talk. I can't talk. It's been a while. I missed you. I did cry. I did cry. You've been around the world.
I've been around the country. Yes. I'm Loren Lepre. I'm Adam's co-host. I am also the director of the Dark Military. And tonight we've definitely got.
And I've always said the reason why we get higher ratings than anyone else.
Yes.
Oh, because of Loren.
Because of him.
Okay. Yes, I bring the ratings. But tonight's a special night because recently the Dark Military has been released on digital format. So you can currently see it on Amazon Prime and iTunes, and you can still buy it on Blu-ray, Average Superstar Films, Diabot Films, Screen Team Releasing, Grindhouse, and at Amazon. But I've got two fan favorites of the film here. We've got another Dark Military member, the very beautiful Gina Marie Scholl, also known as Jezebel. I always get that a lot. I get that everywhere I would go when I'm screened to be like, "Where's Jezebel?" I'll be like, "Yeah, where's Jezebel?" And we also got the guy that stole the show in the Dark Military.
Thank you.
The almighty Jimbo the Cook, a.k.a. Dave Ferrier here. So
thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you for both joining us.
Yes.
And special guest appearance by Charles. Chucky here.
I thought you were about to say me.
Yeah.
The doll.
And for anyone who's not seen the film, there's a reason I know Adam. Adam is in the film also for a few minutes.
Remember, I threatened you. I go, if he doesn't put me in that film, I'm going to beat him up. And then you came in and said I used to do like wrestling and
yes.
ICS.
So to back up, like 5 years ago, Adam had me on as a guest, and as I was, I never met the guy, and as I came into the green room, I stopped at the doorway, and Adam was talking to people in the room and said,
talking smack.
He was like, "Yo, this guy Lawrence coming up here. He's good and everything, but he's like, I want this guy to put me in a movie, and I will not read for it. I just want to be in the movie." So I came in the room laughing, and Adam felt all stupid stuff. And we've been friends ever since. And then he made me his co-host. How about that?
What just happened? It evolved. You kind of made some good points. Like, why don't you have like background screen, and why don't you, get guests who are following?
I kind of came in and saw some things.
Yes.
You brought the Loren treatment to the show.
Right.
Well, basically, he just had, it was just instinctive. Like, come on, he saw that. Why are you doing certain things? And I was kind of in a different level.
Yes.
And he brought so many levels. But go back. I'm sorry.
So we're calling this like the Dark Military Roundtable. So you've heard me talk a lot about it, but Adam, what was your reaction to the success of the Dark Military right now?
Well, I always thought it would be successful because, one, I like the film, and two, you put in the requisite time, and you had the background and, shall I say, the process to promote it, and the tenacity to keep doing it. So I always thought, this would take off in its genre and everything. Does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
Doing all right. You're not that asleep.
Okay. Yes.
And we got the great Jezebel here with us.
She threatened me already.
Yeah.
I praised her sex appeal and everything, and she said, and she batted her eyes at me.
I didn't get praised for sex appeal.
So I said you look thinner.
Oh, thank you.
You laid off those burgers. But you've known me before Dark Military.
Yes.
So when you actually read the role of Jezebel, what did you feel when you read that character? Like, what went through your mind?
I was actually really excited to play a seducing killer. It's very fun, so I did do a little bit of studying, and then I was really excited to portray this character on camera. So it was really cool to see it when it was all done, remembering everything when I was on set. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think you did it well, because it's like it's the same old story, though. Feminine, wild, at the same time lethal. The combination, and there's always drama because you don't know where you're going to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
And for me,
You were sexy.
You were very sexy. Very sexy
The
cook.
first thing also, like when I had a vision of this film, and I knew who that I wanted as my cast members, and there was only 3 I didn't get, but Dave was one that I was just like, he's my only cook, and if he turns me down, I will pound this dude. It's like he has to take this.
No,
role.
I remember, like at the table read, and you telling me, look, I kind of wrote this part with you in mind, and that's for any actor. I mean, that's really flattering, to hear. And I remember, that was the first time I came up with the voice of the cook, and you were just like, yes, that's exactly what you had in your head, sort of thing. And yeah, it's such a fun character to play, and how infrequent is comic relief in a horror movie.
Yes.
But someone who's also a sadistic killer as well. So yeah, total fun character to play. Absolutely.
Yes. I mean, I still get like a lot of. That's one of the 2 things I always get out of the movie is where's Jezebel? And is the cook around. They're like, yeah, that was my favorite character. I mean, a lot of directors sit there forever and will only praise their film. Even the people who may have not liked the film don't say a bad word about the cook. That's how good of a role
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for that.
Yes. So,
But have your lives changed at all?
I mean,
here.
like since then,
Drastically,
I mean,
yes.
I was thinking about this on the drive up here. That was 2015.
Yeah.
When the Pope was in town, so we were essentially stranded on
In
the
South
Fox
Jersey.
Hill compound.
technically, it was September 25th. Is
Saturday when I did my shoot.
Okay, so that's today, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we were filming right now. This was like a
That's
Wednesday
crazy.
or Thursday.
That's wild.
Wow. Didn't realize that. Yeah.
So yeah, my life has changed. I have a wife to be who's watching at home along with
Mrs. Cook.
Yeah, Mrs. Cook. Yeah, absolutely. And I have a new baby who will be 2 in December, and I've been getting her into the business. She's already got 2 credits to her name. She's been on House of Cards, and she's going to have a featured role in an upcoming film called Snow Babies. So yeah, not even 2 years old, and has 2 credits to her name.
Wow.
So
That.
yeah,
You're going to be jealous. It's going to be a Hollywood jealousy. You can't divorce her, though.
Oh no! Dad's pimping her out.
There
Yeah,
you go.
because mom and dad want
Hey.
to retire, and while she's on set,
You got to have direction. You got to know what you want. I can dig it. And hey, guys, pay the price.
Absolutely.
It's not a free ride. I can dig it.
Is there a memorable moment of the set that really stuck out to you?
Well, I do remember shenanigans, on the set. I won't go into too much, but I remember some shenanigans in the trailer, sort of thing. So, I wasn't involved, but I just remember that.
I see a documentary coming out
Yes,
here.
I know the
They're making of.
real behind the scenes. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
exactly.
that. But otherwise, I think what I just
happened with
remember is just how professional you ran everything. I mean, I've been on plenty of Hollywood type sets, House of Cards and Veep and Investigation Discovery, as well as tons of independent films, and I know you guys have too. And when you go to shoot an independent film, there's not even water for you on the set. And
You
here
have to beg.
we were literally living there for 4 to 5 days.
Yes.
And so I think it was just how professional and how much fun it was. So it was both. But you had a mission. Look, we've got lighting that we have to worry about in some cases, and a fixed time period. And so it was just such a pleasure to work with you and Gina and Adam and everyone else. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, because I remember when I was doing the table read, I dropped all my rules. And I'm just like, I'm hoping this sinks in, and they believe me because I am going to deliver all this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking too, like you made it very clear, everyone has to come knowing their lines, and I'm pretty sure everyone did.
They did.
Everyone came knowing their lines.
One thing I'm so deeply value is like we were on time restraint, we're on a budget, and if someone slowed the freaking movie down, but everybody came, brought their A game. So I mean, amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. What was it? Do you have a particular moment that really stuck out?
Well, I had a lot of really cool moments. Obviously, mine were a little bit different than the other killing moments because I had to be a little more seducing. But watching the film back, I remember how I felt when I was shooting those particular scenes and things I was thinking about that were making me angry, to portray it with my character because my character, you can only see her eyes and her mouth, so you know you really have to play through the mask. So that was tough, but I remember probably the most memorable part was when I killed
Travis.
Travis. No, but the girl. Renee.
Yeah,
Oh, I forget her character's name.
Nellie.
Nellie. Yeah, because I don't know if you remember, but I broke all the knives. Remember I snapped all the knives on her, killing her? Like I was straddled her and I was punching so hard into the mat that I broke everything.
Yeah, because she wasn't there.
Yeah,
she wasn't really
there.
stabbing her.
Right, I wasn't actually stabbing her, but I was stabbing the mat, and I remember being so mad and angry for the scene. I don't know what I was mad at, but I was mad at something. And I snapped every plastic knife, every fake, prop knife we had. And everybody said, when I got up, they said, well, we were scared of you before, but now we're really scared of you. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I just kind of, just went with it. But
I think for me, another favorite scene was in the, who has a kitchen in an old barn?
Right.
I was thinking that. Not only for the film, but the Fox Hills had a kitchen in the old barn.
Musky
and
the kitchen was fun.
I couldn't believe, because that was like I was planning on a different location for that for obvious reasons.
Right.
And they're like, well, come here a second. I'm like, what? And I'm like, why am I walking over to this barn? And they're like, was this good enough? I'm like,
perfect.
What? I'm like, you actually have kind of like an old.
And Natalie brought out like a whole bunch of old dishes that they didn't care about, and so that was a lot of fun for when I go bananas and I'm just smashing dishes all over the place. Who doesn't want to just break stuff on set? So that was definitely.
I also remember the next day was the last day. And I remember myself and the producer, editor, and unsung hero of the film, Steve Carino. Everybody was so worn out, including the PAs, that we're the guys sweeping all the shit. They're like, Steve, there's something wrong with it? He's like, yeah. He's like, what the heck? Like, and there's a whole bunch of people just laid out in the field like asleep. I'm like, we got to clean this up. But, suffer for your craft,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a fun time.
What about the fan interaction with fans? Have you gotten letters when you go to different film fests?
Well, you got to also remember the film technically is brand. We shot this years ago, but it just got released.
Well, I know, but still, you still had some following already.
Oh my God! Yeah. But Gina was with me when we did South Jersey Geek Fest.
Correct.
And we did a lot of pictures with people and signed a
Signatures.
lot of autographs.
Yeah. Oh, really? People wanted your autograph? Wow, cool.
Yeah, we did good. Some odd reason they kept wanting to take pictures with her.
Yes.
More than me. And
I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
Because you both have such nice hair, so I don't know why that,
Yeah, like those guys were just sitting in the corner, like, why do they keep wanting the pictures with
You're
her?
cute.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering, are they hot though? The black pants? They were
Yeah, they're actually.
Well,
they're
yeah.
hot,
Well, when you're
right.
no, they're just they're faux leather. They're faux, so they're not that hot. They're lightweight.
Looks like they're painted on though.
Yeah, they are. I did. I actually painted them before we got on set.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Again, suffer for your craft.
That's it. Beauty is pain.
It helps the performance, though. I understand.
Yeah.
So what's new though? Okay, now the movie's out. What can we expect next?
Well, I still would like to do 2 more, in which everybody will be returning. That
You can come back from the dead too, if you want.
Yeah, but you never know. We'll get to that point. But I have both scripts written, but right now, for people at home, we're all indie people here. There's not like any of us are making humongous money on this. We don't have A-list marketing, obviously. So our movie is available right now on Amazon Prime and iTunes, and it matters so much to us. It's the best compliment you could for us is to go purchase that and enjoy this movie. That is how we get our rewards, but also how part of the reason we could get a budget, start making that budget right there for the sequels.
Right.
So,
Who negotiated with Amazon Prime? You did?
Yeah, that's a whole other world because we had close to 40 distribution companies chasing the dark military, and all those deals, I'd say except for 3, were very shady. And that is the very bad part about this business is a lot of them don't want to give you any money. They're going to put you on every platform. They're going to send you paperwork, and half of that paperwork is just cryptic. You're just like, what's this mean?
Right.
And that's That's the screw over of that's those scripted pages are less like basically you're selling your soul. You're not going to see a dime.
Right.
We own your rights and everything. So you cough it back at them like, put this in English, please. You're like, oh no, that has to stay there. Or they'll say, we're not going to pay you for the film, but you're going to have to pay all the expenses for the marketing. And I'm like, you will not market the film more than I have. How about I pay for all the expenses? You have the film? No. What do you mean no? Like what's the problem here?
Right.
It's just they want your film, and the more louder the film got, the more those wolves came,
Right.
trying to get the film, and to get the Amazon, to get the iTunes. Try calling the #1 company in the world, Amazon, and try to call Apple and say who you are. It took a lot of pulling teeth to get to those two platforms. There's more on their way. I'm happy with those two. Obviously, they're the two biggest, and there will be. We're going for the Netflix one. We're going for Tubi and Hulu and all that other stuff. But you can watch it right now. But this is a wholehearted project to make, and I owe all these people and everybody who was involved to, keep this film rolling. And I don't know how to just sit still.
And I think everyone who's in the film owes you, because we've all been part of so many independent films. And as soon as everyone yells cut, they think everyone's going to come running to them. Producers are going to run to them and say, oh, let's produce this film. No, you are constantly out there across the country, grinding it out, dealing with the shady distributors and all that sort of thing. And look where we are. It's literally 4 years to the day. And you're still out here and promoting this film. And I think that's something that's unique and a testimony to you.
Thank you.
Because there are so many independent filmmakers who, the DVD comes out and that's the last you ever hear and see of it.
Also, let's be honest, a lot of them suck, too.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, they don't put the effort in all the time.
Yeah. I mean, but I've worked with them. Obviously, I've known them before, the Dark Military. And, I mean, we could start throwing red flags, but there's so many things we've done that never seen the light.
Oh, absolutely.
Never seen
or shouldn't.
Yeah. Or they did we have one screening, high five, we're the best, and then they never put in a film festival.
Right.
They just go right through the next. Like, they're trying to be the king of regional, and I don't care about that one bit.
Right.
Yeah.
You're hoping in the meantime, my actresses, someone catches fire, like an A-list movie, like, oh yeah, they did this film over here.
There you go.
You're hoping for that too. The bands. I mean, the bands are always pushing it and stuff, and you got to constantly be loud. You can never really stop. I mean, there's been times where like I would stop the movie edit with Steve, and I'd be like, dude, go do something. I'm gonna go do something, and I'd be going to a show or a concert, and by like half hour in, I'm like, I shouldn't be here. I should be editing. Like, I can't.
You can start obsessing, but
because you want it that
it's bad. A journey, and it's a journey, though. But but you could always do more.
You're having a conversation with someone, you don't even know what you're saying.
Well, speaking of the music video, that was something you also did that I thought was unique, and that was obviously just crazy fun.
Yeah, it was.
For me to just go bananas in the theater and sort of thing. So again, I think just another unique way to promote the film. With the band who did part of the soundtrack and everything.
And to have all us characters in it, and the cast. You could all see the bad. If you all go to YouTube and put in Bad Luck 13, the Dark Military, you'll see our music video. Yeah. And it's just not a band playing. Thing is happening. We're telling a story. But that was another thing with the film. It's like, we're going to do a music video now. That stops the edit. Where that puts us down a few months now. So the movie's now pushed back from post-production because it takes forever to edit. Then I have my film festivals 2 or 3 times a year. Well, that's coming up. Gotta stop that.
Right.
And then my producer, Steve Carino's been trying to get projects up off the ground. He'd be like, dude, I gotta stop for a little bit. Like, I got you. And I never tell anybody. I never get anybody in the way of anybody's art.
Right, but it's a campaign that gets interrupted.
Yeah. But it's and at the same time, you're like trying to pass info along on Facebook and stuff, and all you're getting is when's it coming out, and it drives you crazy.
You need a personal assistant.
You do, but how you paying them when you don't be my personal assistant?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it should be Arends. I think Jeff should be your personal.
Who?
Jeff Arends. He should be your personal assistant.
You think?
Yeah. No.
Can you take advantage of a gullible, naive person and give them cookies and milk or something, or promise of Hollywood stardom? No. Well, we have 2 more minutes. Again, give the bona fides. Where can we see the Dark Military? Oh, there I am.
That is you. You can see the great Adam Bierman.
Oh, there's me.
Yeah, Gina Marie Scholl and Dave Ferrier. Yes, you can see all this movie, The Dark Military.
I love that, man. It's like Story of O. I like that, man.
Yeah.
Yes, you please see us. We can see us on Amazon and iTunes right now, and you can order a Blu-ray at AverageSuperstarFilms.com, ScreenTeamReleasing.com, DiablockFilms.com, and Amazon again for the Blu-ray. They're also selling it, and Grindhouse. Really, it's been a big passion to my life, and I owe these people, and I thank them so much for doing this ride with me.
We thank you.
And we thank you. We thank you very much.
And everyone take another look at her one more time. Everyone take a look at Dave, too.
Shucks, yeah. I'm going to juggle some burgers next time. So.
Let's go to a party. I'm just joking. Okay, yes. Okay, well, thank you. And we'll be right back after this.